Hey there, someone asked for a cloud tutorial? Well, here you go. So you wanna paint clouds. First of all, why? Clouds are basically the sky going, ugh, I don't feel great today. Kind of like if the sky had chickenpox. Super weird, honestly. Alright, step 1, make the whole thing blue. Or like kinda bluish? Just so you know, I always use a reference photo when I paint clouds. Otherwise, they just look like total garbage. Garbage? Garbage? You know what I mean. That one over there, that's the one I use for this tutorial. Now you need a canvas or a sheet of paper or maybe a napkin you found in a cafe while crying. Whatever works. I always start with a background. And I try, mostly without success, to leave some areas white so the colors don't mix in some weird ways. Oil paint, by the way, famously never dries. So if you go over it with pink later and didn't save space for it, there you go, muddy purple clouds. And we don't want that. Here I use cyan with a bit of titanium white. That's it. I like using CMYK colors like cyan and magenta instead of basic blue and red. Feels more direct, fewer colors, but more intense. Next, I added some tiny white clouds. Perfect! That's exactly how it should look right now. Just kinda bad. Now grab a fluffy makeup brush and do a little swish swish over the canvas to soften the edges. If it gets too blurry, just add some colors again. The trick always works. For more detailed blending, I use an old eyeshadow brush. Makeup brushes are just the best. Alright, now I've taken this lovely magenta and mixed it with white to get a soft pink that's going over the white areas. Looks a bit dark at first, but hey, with oil paint we work from dark to light. In the end, it's gonna look all blended and magical. Like I knew what I was doing from the start. I like to add a little orange too, it warms things up. Then I go over with a lighter pink. And again, swish swish with a fluffy brush. Big brush, small brush, just feel it out. You'll know where you want soft edges and where you want things sharper. Right now, it's all about layering. Add colors, blend, add more, blend again. Repeat until you feel kinda satisfied. Around the edges, I like to add a bit of lilac. Because when pink clouds meet blue sky, you get that nice purpley vibe. Alright, I'll leave you with the music now. You can see what I'm doing anyway. Unless, would I hear a joke? Or hear how I got started with oil paint? Or I could tell you about the painting I'm working on meanwhile. Let's be real, probably no one's watching at this point, so I'm basically talking to myself. But it's fine, no one will hear the spoilers then. So yeah, I'm currently painting a picture of myself in the bathroom mirrors. The mirrors all fogged up and covered in drops. And I drew a sad smiley face with my fingers, and through that you see my reflection clearly. That's actually the piece I want to use for my next painting the dark side. Because I have this super crazy case about a guy who murdered women. Mostly in the bathroom. I don't know, I really like that series. True crime is super interesting and combining it with painting, I think it's a pretty cool idea. What do you think? Back to the painting. Now I'm adding some bright highlights to the clouds with a smaller brush. Pretty sure this brush belongs to my daughter, honestly. Look, you can buy a ton of expensive brushes. And if you've got the cash, go for it. But expensive tools don't automatically make great art. You can create amazing stuff with cheap brushes and bad stuff with expensive ones. So don't let that stop you from making art. Just paint, draw, create things. When I'm in a silly mood, I even use a fan brush to create those super soft streaks. I'll probably just smudge over them later and they'll disappear, but hey, it's the effort that counts. So yeah, that's what I did, a whole half an hour wipe. Give it a try, it's actually super calming. Let me know if you want more tutorials and take care of yourself. Stay safe. You're at Umbra. Bye.